one of David's children is Stephanie Grace Court.
Oh,
Okay. So, anyways, I ended up emailing her. I sent her some stuff on the history of the family. She's 20 or something, Danny?
Yeah, she's got kids, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
did you know that the people that came over that for
Jamestown?
Jamestown, 1609.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
First group that came over to Jamestown in the States, there was a court.
Really?
Really?
Yes, there was.
Oh my God.
Yes.
So how did you do that?
He came over as an indentured servant.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Um,
Sounds right.
Where'd you find this
a
out?
group of English archaeologists came over to Jamestown to see what the Americans had done with digging up how they done it. And they traced back. They didn't just go for what was in the ground there.
Yeah.
They traced back
Like the records.
the records and everything else of the people that came, and why the houses were the shape they were, because the carpenter that built the houses in Jamestown came from this village in England, and he built the houses there a certain shape with the thatch roofs, right? And they were the same buildings, okay? And they connected all this stuff like that. And this court that went over was an indentured servant for the guy that built the houses.
Yeah. You see, because in doing my research, I came to a brick wall on the court side. Just got back to Canterbury, England. That's our great grandfather. Nothing beyond that. I got a long ways back on grandmother's side. That one goes right back to the late 1600s.
What was her last name?
Actually,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So it was an extra in England then. Oh, okay.
The Axworthies were from Cornwall originally. St. Neots in Cornwall.
Right.
And unfortunately, I don't have a detailed enough map of England to find where the place is.
Google
it's
it.
in Cornwall, anyways. Yep, they came from there, and then they settled in southern Ontario. Dundalk, Blackstock, Ontario, which is somewhere near Hamilton.
Right.
They lived there for quite a number of years, and then they came up and got the boat Collingwood, which is a huge terminal at that point in time.
Right.
For train to boat. And then they came up and settled on the island.
Right.
Oh, some horrendous stories.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Yeah.
They came up and they settled, and just soon after settling, they were not that far from Cork Farm.
Right.
Just past Gilbertson's, actually. There's a little lake down.
Right.
You go past Gilbertson's and then heading 548 this way.
Little Turtle Lake.
There's a little bit of it. It's a line, but it's not ever really fully developed. But down that there's a little lake, and they're right inside that lake.
Right.
So anyways, they get established there, and one of their sons gets a job loading wood onto steamboats at a place called Lime Island, which is out in the water between St. Joe and the Michigan.
Right.
So there's Lime Island. There's nothing much there now, but there was at one point a big coal terminal. Before that, there was big cordwood terminals.
Right.
And they would keep all the steamboats operating.
Right.
It was basically a refueling place.
Yeah.
As deep harbor. But anyways, he picks up cholera or diphtheria.
Could be one of these.
I think it was cholera. Anyways, he comes back. He's in a sick, but he gets one of the kids and actually has sick. The doctor diagnoses this and says they basically seal. Nobody can leave the farm. They have to stay there all winter.
Yeah.
And nobody can go and talk to their neighbors or anything. So the neighbors are bringing them food.
Yeah, because they can't earn any money now.
They can't
cut
earn
their
money.
money. Yeah.
Exactly. So I think they've been 2 or 3 years when this shit happens.
Oh, Jesus.
Right. So our grandmother and her twin sister went through that.
Right.
And everybody survived. Nobody died of the pandemic.
Right.
We
Very
were
lucky.
quarantined for an entire year.
Very, very lucky.
Over an entire winter.
Right.
Needed roads to get the telegraph lines through.
Right. So then,
That's and they were cut through the bush.
right.
Common,
And everything else.
and basically they were just a track. These are beautiful BMWs.
Loads of projects. Oh, records.
Anyways, back to the telegraph lines.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is how they got built.
Yeah, technology drives a lot of the
Yeah.
stuff you don't think about. Eh?
I was reading this story of this woman this morning, and she lived in Grand Marais Island, which is 50 miles along the coast from Whitefish Point.
Right.
Well, she has, look at those fucking guys. Jesus Christ. Now that's a bike. I think Harleys are stupid, ridiculous. These can go the distance.
Yeah.
What's up?
Lost.
Oh, they're trying to figure out if it's one way. Eh?
Yeah, it's one way.
Yeah. They've got walkie-talkies now on all their bikes, eh?
Yeah.
Nice.
Now there's a nice sound.
Nice and quiet.
Isn't it a nice sound for a bike?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine machines. Not, and I was behind this friggin' Harley. The whole back end is like this. Like,
Yeah.
it's going to be on that for 8 hours.
Yeah.
There's this woman in Grand Marais, 50 miles along the shore. Her daughter's married to fishermen, Whitefish Point. She's taken to see her daughters. So, winter comes along, she walks
On
the
ice.
50 miles along the ice to see her daughters.
In the wintertime.
Oh yeah. There's a couple of, they had life-saving stations along the way
Yeah.
that were manned, eh?
Right.
And so there was somebody there all year. But
So she would
she'd
find a
have-
bed and
yeah,
food, eh?
She probably, they said it took her
No.
2 days.
Still though, to head out in the wintertime.
She was 50.
And there's no weather reports.
And that was
No weather reports.
that was
Oh, no.
normal.
Normal, I know.
Nobody would
No.
think anything exceptional about that.
I know.
Yeah.
It was
It comes
like
from top
part of it.
top stock, man.
Part of it,
Ooh,
you're in the beach.
man.
But there's other portion of it, that pictured rocks portion at Munising there, in which you're way up in the bush. There's sheer cliffs all the way along.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
for
get
quite a
caught
while,
out
like
there in
for
a...
10, 15 miles. Of sheer
But
cliff.
it has been my
Then it's
experience.
dunes after that at Grand Marais.
Yeah, so if you
And
get
then
caught
it's-
out there, it's just...
Oh,
That's a dachshund.
Boy, that light is right.
Holy moly.
2 of them. No, the
Two.
other's not a dachshund.
quick, I'll blackjack the guy. You hide the body.
But it seems to me that we would go up north, and David would work on the reserve for an afternoon and that. And I'd stay at a campground, eh? And if you walk in along the shore, you will find trails
Oh, yeah.
connecting, like along the water, eh? And I'm pretty sure that most of North America had lots of trails
Oh, yeah.
There was
There was
trails there. There was
Yeah.
trails
Trails
there.
all along the
There were
water and the
trails
lakes
because
and that.
These
yeah.
life-saving stations, I read about that before too. Yeah, what do they call them? Men of the surf or something, surfmen. But
Right.
anyways, they just basically had rowboats, and there were so many ships sinking that they actually had 4 of these in that 15-mile stretch,
Yeah.
and they would head out into the surf.
Yeah.
But you know how they paid the guys? Free room and board, and they paid you $10 for every person you saved.
You can make it haul.
Yeah, okay,
Or
but
not.
if there's no wrecks,
If there's no wrecks,
you
right?
got no money.
no money. So you're out there putting out pilings. Hey, this is the light you showed me.
I don't think so.